Hello there, my wonderful weirdos. My name is Radhom, and I am here to teach you a bit of circus. Today we are going to learn the very basics of juggling. Feel free to pause this video at any point to jump back, jump forward, watch it as many times as you like. If you do get tons out of this, then feel free to send me a donation through the link at the bottom, but it's not required at all. I'd much rather you enjoy this video, engage it, and start to learn a bit of juggling, because I happen to think it's a lot of fun. Okay, here we are. Now, you're probably thinking, but Radhom, I don't have any juggling balls around my house. And that's fine and dandy, because you can juggle a lot of things, and one of the best, easiest things to do it with, pair of socks. Well, 3 pairs of socks, specifically. Now, I have done some stuffing around to figure out the best way for you to roll up pairs of socks for this. So, you want to get them toe to toe, roll them up into a little tube, then you're going to take the outermost sock, you're just going to pop it over the top, like that, and you're going to squish it into a nice little ball. So these are nice, lightweight, you're not going to damage anything, you're not going to hurt anyone, and you can juggle with them perfectly fine and dandy. I'll just do you a quick show, and then I will switch over to my actual juggling balls. Now, your first lesson with 3-ball juggling starts with a single ball. Oop, trying to run away from me there. Nice and simple. We're not even going to worry about catching the ball right now. So, I want you to imagine that you've kind of got a bit of a box in front of you. You're going to throw the ball up towards that corner of the box. And to start with, I don't want you to even worry about catching it. You're just going to throw it and let it drop down. Super simple. See? Now, one of the things that you're going to get really used to with juggling is bending over and picking up balls. Because of this, a great place to start learning juggling is standing in front of your bed, because you don't have to bend over as far when you drop the balls. Then we're going to throw it whoop, to the other hand and let it drop down again. Now, when you do this, you want to try and get them to land as close to your feet as possible, and you want the apex of the throw to be above, like just above your eye line. So looking forward, we go throw and down near the foot, and throw and down near the foot. Nice and simple. So then, we're going to move to 2. We're going to get the 2 balls. Again, don't worry about catching them yet. So we're just going to throw, drop, drop, just like that. You're already learning how to juggle. Isn't that fucking awesome? Okay. Again, this time we're going to throw starting with our non-dominant hand, or the hand that we didn't throw with before. Each time you throw, you want to switch which hand is throwing first. So we're going to go right and then left for this one. Although, I don't know, maybe that was left and right. I'm putting the sexy back in dyslexia. What can I say? We're going to throw, drop, drop. Super simple. Now, practice this as much as you need. A few little technique things while we're at this stage. You want to try and have your elbows so that they're attached to the sides of your body. And you want your throw to be on the inside and your catch to be on the outside. So you're transporting the ball in these nice little circles, just like so. So we're going to throw, drop, drop. Super easy. So let's do that again. Other side now. Throw, drop, drop. Then we're moving on to 3. Now, feel free, I'm kind of speeding through this because I'm just making a little video tutorial, but feel free to pause this and stick out any particular step you want. And if you find yourself getting stuck later, it's always a good idea to go back to your previous components and to try drilling those so they're nice and smooth and together. 3 balls. Again, don't want you to worry about catching them. Just try to get them to land nice and close to your feet, and try and get them at a nice even height with your elbows in by your side. So throw. My first ball there was thrown a little low, Let's do that again. Now switching to the other hand for throwing first, and throw, throw, throw. There we are. Now, drill that, practice that as much as you need until you're getting it feeling solid. Next step, we're going to go back to one ball. We're going to go throw and catch. So we're just going to throw and catch, throw and catch, throw and catch. Just like that, a nice little loop. Now, you'll see I'm catching to the outside and throwing to the inside. This is for your standard cascade pattern. You can do a reverse cascade further down the line, which is where you are throwing to the outside and catching to the inside. But for now, just throw to the inside, catch to the outside. Now let's switch it up to 2 balls. So we're going to start with your dominant hand. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Then your non-dominant. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Now, if this is your first time juggling, you're probably going to be throwing them too far forward, too far back. You're going to be reaching your arm out to catch an errant ball. That's okay. You just want to try and drill this as much as you can until you get it to the stage where it's nice and smooth and you're starting to feel comfortable with the throws and how it works. It is about drilling it until it starts to get into your proprioception, your muscle memory. Now remember, keeping your elbows nice and close to your body and try to get the ball to average out just above eye level, well, to the arc of the ball. Now the point where you want to be throwing the previous ball is when the first ball gets to the apex of its arc. Nice and easy. Now comes the tricky part, just getting the third ball in there. So you would have noticed that with 2 balls, there's a bit of a gap in the pattern. So it's throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, throw, catch, catch. That third ball is in the gap. So where there was a pause, it was the da-da, 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 da-da. And the pattern ends up, it's not throw, 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 catch, catch, catch. It's throw, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch. So I'll just show you it. Totally fine if you're dropping the balls at this stage. Doesn't matter at all. This is about learning. So we want to go throw, throw, messed up my speaking. Throw, throw, catch, catch, throw, 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 catch, throw. Like that. Now, I've practiced this a lot for a long time, so I'm making it look a lot easier than it is. But this is what you want to be working towards. Something that I found very useful when I was learning ball juggling was counting your number of throws, because this always gives you something that you're working towards. So you want to throw, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even if it's just 1, 2, 3, fudge, that's fine. Totally okay. Dropping balls and picking them up is a big part of the name of the game. And there's nothing to worry about there. Nothing wrong with that. So, let's go again. Throw, 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 catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw, catch, throw. Now, before we wind up, this, like I said, this is just a little beginner video. Feel free to go back, watch any other parts you like. If you've got questions, feel free to message me on Twitter. You can find me at RealRadHom. I'm more than happy to answer questions. I do one-on-one video tutorials if you've got some spare cash to throw me. Or I can go over more in-depth stuff in future videos. But I just want to quickly go over a few common mistakes that people make. So one of them is some people, when they start learning juggling, they'll juggle with their hands in this pattern and they'll be throwing the balls towards them, which is much harder to figure out, much harder for your brain to calculate, because you can't use your depth perception as easily when there's an object coming towards your face. The human brain, because of the way we evolved as hunter-gatherers, is really, really good at calculating arcs and trajectories, as long as we can see and make out that arc and trajectory. So when you're doing the 3-ball juggling, as you can see, I've been doing this for years and I still stuff up plenty. So when you're doing the 3-ball juggling, you can get it to a stage where it's just your peripheral vision, keeping track of what the balls are doing, and you'll be surprised at how much calculation and figuring out your brain will do. Now, another thing that people will often do when they start learning how to juggle is traveling, because you'll throw the ball forwards, so people will move themselves forwards to try and stop that, to try and catch that. Two good ways to work around that. One is juggling in front of your bed so that you can't physically move too far forwards, and the other is juggling up against a wall or in a hallway. Again, in that situation, you can't move too far forwards, so you start to learn how to not throw the balls forwards, thus you don't need to travel. So, just to quickly recap, you're going to start off with a single ball, just throwing it and dropping it, super simple. Trying to get it to land nice and close to your feet, so you've got a close arc. Moving up to 2, doing the same. You want the top of the arc to be around or just above your eye level. And you want to switch which hand throws first each time. Then your 3-ball throw and drop, or gravity-assisted juggling as we like to call it. And then, sorry, I skipped a few steps. Then going for the 1-ball throw catch. And you want your hands to be moving in these nice little circles, so you're throwing to the inside. And then you're moving on to the 2 balls, switching which hand throws first each time. And then eventually making your way up to the 3. And counting. Of course, there's more advanced and fancy stuff that you can do with juggling, but this isn't the purpose of this little tutorial. This is just to get you thinking about some basic juggling, giving you some basic ideas to work with, so that, you know, you can have fun during this lockdown or whenever you happen to be watching this video. Juggling's really good for the brain, really good for the body. It's a very engaging thing to learn. If you did enjoy this, pass this around to other people who you think might enjoy it. If you really enjoyed it and you've got some spare money, shoot me some donations. Streamlabs.com/radhom is how you can get to my PayPal. And these videos will, of course, be put up on youtube.com/radhom. Thank you very much. Hope you have yourself a beautiful, beautiful time, and we'll catch you for the next tutorial.